everyone, welcome to another episode of the 100 Build Challenge. Today we're going to be building up a greenhouse, and before I made this in my creative world, and I took like 2 hours trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do, I was really just going to make a glass box. It was going to be terrible. Let's say I have a really sore throat for some reason. What the fuck? Okay, that shit came on as soon as I started making this video. That might be a sign, but let's hope it's not. But yeah, so I really didn't know what the hell I was going to do until I came up with this pretty nice design, and we're just going to get into it. So of course I got to spend the first 5 minutes wondering where I put everything in my shulker boxes, as you do. But here we go, crafting table. And what it's going to be is I'll try to like visualize it for you guys right now. Rid of that. It's like a archway right here. Then you walk in, and then there's 2 wings, and there's like the stuff, and then boom, and then I'm thinking like a little tower on top. Y'all will see what I mean. But for right now, we're going to need a lot of stairs in this episode. Warning y'all right now, there's going to be a lot of stairs, which means that there's going to be a lot of block breaking. But I think this should be good. 3, 4, 5. So boom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Yeah, so here we let me push that back. Because if it's gonna be that wide for the front, I honestly forgot how wide I made the front. But yeah, here we go. Let's just put it right here. So 2, 3, 5. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boom. Okay. And then I know for sure it was 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah. The last one was supposed to be this. And also, okay, you know what? I can make that work. I can make that work. I will add a bit to that terrain later. I thought for sure I was going to have to move that thing back again. But, just making sure. Yeah, 5. Then we just go all the way down like this. This is honestly going to be like the worst building. Like, not visually. I actually really liked how it looked. Just like, if you were in a survival world and someone told you to build up a farm and you built them this shit, I would be 100% down for your public execution. Like, there is seriously no point in making what I'm going to make instead of just tilling a bunch of farmland, other than the fact that it looked really nice. So, let's get a move on. 5, 6, 7, 8. You? All the way down here, all the way over here, and this. Okay. We got the main foundation of the build done, which means now we can talk about today's topic. I actually have a topic to talk about today, and I'm so glad. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm so glad that I found this word, because I haven't had a word for what I've been trying to describe for like the longest time until now. Performative men! Yes. So, there's been like all these videos recently as like, oh, look at like this performative guy or whatever, and I've really liked them because they're exactly what I've been fucking saying for years. I just never knew how to say it. It'll be all these dudes, and God, I've always hated this shit. Ever since I first saw it. I knew it just looked terrible. Like the outfit was terrible, and I knew that if you dress like that, you were just a little bitch. And it's that fucking like beige vest. That's really like the only thing that I really hate, honestly, about their design. Their design, like they're like whole fucking NPCs. Well, I mean they kind of are, but it's like a beige vest, some other shit. There was one. This one was trying to be satire, obviously, but it was like this one where it's like, bro was not reading this, and it was this guy in a library with a matcha drink. And he was reading a book called like Reproductive Rights or something, like women's reproductive organs or some shit like that. It was really fucking stupid. And I've been saying it for years to at least to my sister every time that we talk. I've been saying it for years. I was like, yeah, I'd rather get with a boy. I'd rather you get with like a guy who beats you, so that we could just go and beat him, than like someone like this. Because you can't really. I would say it would be more understanding to beat a guy for physically beating your sister than it would be for them like emotionally beating your sister. You know what I mean? Because these fucking cretins, oh my gosh, dude, I hate performative men. But these people, one sec, there's like a fucking old bird from Lethal Company over my house or my apartment. Damn. But these performative men always pissed me off because, oh, especially this one. There's this guy on TikTok called Turtleneck Mo. He's a real big performative man. It's really funny. But some guy actually really easily like, fucking hell, I can't speak. This one guy summed it up perfectly. And he's like, these are the type of people who are like, why are we having fun when there are women out there having periods? I swear to God, man, if I don't care much about my sister. She could go die for all I care. But let me ever find out that she goes to college and she gets with one of those guys, man. I would cry. I would cry. I'd be like, you've doomed this family. Oh, shit, like how this doorway's doomed my build. Okay, you know what? While on the doorway last, I should have really looked over the build one more time before starting up the YouTube video, but it's whatever. Let's get a start on the roof. The roof is like how this thing mainly looks good. Everything else will look terrible until we get the roof. But yeah, it's just like, it's so bad. I do not like performative men. Mostly because of how they look. I could care less what y'all do most of the time. But the second that you start acting pretentious and you're wearing some bullshit, hell nah, now it's my problem. Now it's a problem that I gotta be dealing with. Alright. Go. So, we're gonna have like little, actually I don't even think this wood's supposed to be here now that I remember. Like any of this. I don't know, man. I really took like a long time. I went through like a bunch of designs making this, so I honestly kind of forgot how I made it, if that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure it's something like this. And then you just go 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, almost burped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit. Okay, let me go like this. That should probably be better. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd have more to talk about with performative men, so that was really the only thing that I wrote down. I have a whole notes app on things I should talk about, and I wrote one thing, but I thought of like 100 others. I just never wrote them down, and now I'm kind of pissed about that. Oops. Do this. So here this is. Here is this, and what we're gonna do actually is I'll just take out this, and then we're just gonna put glass here. Glass for all this, and let me get up here and actually take care of this part too. There was something I wanted to bring up. I brought up. I really am glad that they finally made a word for it, because for the longest time I couldn't. Every time I would bring it up, I would never have the perfect way to describe it, but now I can just be like, oh yeah, I hate performative men, and they'll be like, oh hell yeah, I hate performative men too. Actually, I think my sister's ex, her last ex, was kind of a performative man, and that might have been why I got the heebie-jeebies from him. Ooh, the heebie-jeebies. It was actually, I do remember this one time, actually. It was the first time I ever met him. It was him and my sister video calling. God, I hope she doesn't see this shit and like beat my ass or something. But it was him and her video calling, and I knew as soon as he started talking to me and he said this shit, I was like, oh yeah, he's trying to do some freaky shit. I can't be having that. But he was like, hey, get out of her room real quick. We need to talk. Okay, like first off, now that I say it again, that shit gets even crazier. Second off, to any brothers out there, young or old, well, depending on age, I don't know. I don't know about young, but to any brothers out there, especially older brothers, let's just say that. To any brothers out there, especially older brothers, if your sister is ever talking to a boy on the phone and the boy is, or like over video call, and he's like, yo, can you go ahead and leave the room for me so we can talk? Do not leave that shit. You gotta protect your sister, bro. You gotta protect your sister from whatever the fuck type of freaky shit that man trying to do. Hell no, you don't leave that fucking room. Also, it's an excellent form of rage baiting because he wasn't showing it, but I could sense the rage baiting. Once you get to a certain point, you can be like, oh yeah, this shit's pissing him off, and that's always nice. You want to know what's not nice though? Missing one of these. Yeah, that guy's been like a pain in our ass ever since my sister broke up with him. She dated him for like a month, and he's been doing like some crazy shit. So, you know, she has a good taste in men, my sister. She sure does. Anyways, let's get over here. God, I hope I'm not coming off as one of those like weird older brothers. I don't care about my sister. Like, she could go die for all I care. One time she called me, and her friend got stuck out in the middle of the desert, and I was full on going to leave them until I thought about what my mom would do if she found out that I just like left my sister and her friend to like rot out in the middle of the desert. So I had to go save them. Damn, bitch. That's actually a whole story. Let me tell that story. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, wow. Please tell me he's... Gotta be shitting me, man. Okay, let me go tell that story. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm about to tweak. Let's move this shit. Okay, so if that zombie hits me, I'm ending the video. Alright, never mind. We're good. There was one day I was chilling in my room, and my sister calls me, and she's like, "Hey, you want to come to the middle of nowhere to save me and my friend because the car just stopped working?" I almost said no, but she was like, "Oh, it's just some car terminal thing or something." So I go to O'Reilly's and get like some car terminals. That wasn't the issue in the end. That didn't work. It was actually that the suspension, like the little rod and the suspension thing, like went through. I don't know what it went through, but it went through something and it broke. So I guess that just stopped, or no, there was also a problem with the whoa. Yeah, I thought so. There was also a problem with the fuse. Yeah, something like that. There was like a problem with one of the fuses, so the car didn't turn on, and then it turned out that on top of that, like something with the suspension happened. I think something with the suspension happened first, and then it caused a problem with the fuse box, because like whatever happened dislodged it. I don't know, man. I'm not a big car guy. Okay, it's one more. That's why. I'm gonna take that back once I place this down. But all you need to know is that they're trapped in the middle of the desert, her and her friend. So I go out there with like 2 car terminals, no tow straps, because I didn't bring them, or at least I only brought like one thing, but it was like really bad. And because I didn't think it would be that big of an issue, I thought it was just the car terminals. When it was in the car terminals, I had to go back. This is after calling our mom and be like, "Hey, Elise is stuck out." Oh, sorry for doxing you, Elise, but Elise is stuck out there. I gotta go save her, Mom. And my mom was pissed. She was all like furious and stuff. Actually, I think I can go. Wait, I was just 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Boom. Yeah, I thought so. So I had to go out there and save them 2 times, and that shit was far away from my house. The place, it was literally called the end of the world. At least I think that's what it's called. Something like that. It's super far. But I had to go out there and save them. And what thanks do I get in return? Nothing. Nothing. In fact, when I see my sister tomorrow, I think I might just go punch her in the eye. And that'll be my repayment. But yeah, that car has actually been having troubles. Because, of course, it's a Jeep. It's a fucking Jeep. Of course it has troubles. No, I hate Jeeps. I hate Jeeps. Everyone should hate Jeeps. They're not good cars. I hate Jeeps. But, because it's a Jeep, it keeps breaking down. But actually, let me tell you guys a story of this other Jeep that broke down. So I was in high school when all this was happening, or I just got out, or it was like around that when I was like 18, maybe 19. So I'm sitting down after like a long ass day of whatever the hell I was doing at that age, just trying to chill. And my mom is like, "Hey, you and your brother want to go save your sister?" So I'm like, "No, not really," and then I get forced to. So my brother and I, we get put into the car, and my mom, I like my mom, you know, I like my mom, I really do. But her and her friend can get really, really annoying sometimes. So of course my mom had to bring her friend. And they're just out here being loud, doing nothing. My sister and her friend aren't doing anything to really help us. And my brother's doing mostly everything. I'm trying to help as much as I can. I don't know shit about cars, why the thing's not turning on. And then this guy comes out. Oh, okay, so there's the performative males that I was talking about with, like, who are like, "Oh, yes, I'm sorry that you have to deal with periods. I will find a pill to cure periods just for you, milady." There's those type of performative men's. And then there's the guy that I was having to deal with that night. And that guy, I could tell, wanted to get my sister's number. So now I'm pissed. I'm pissed about everything. I was chilling in my room, rotting away, probably doom scrolling. And now I'm forced to go help out my sister while her and her friend do nothing. My mom and her friend are being loud. I'm having to help out my brother doing car stuff. I hate doing car stuff. And then this guy comes. And he's just being so fucking pretentious. I'm like, yo, I fucking hate it out here. And all this shit. Well, later on, I find out that the guy told my brother while underneath the car that if he met me out in public, he'd beat my ass. Dude, shut your bitch ass up. So, fucking, first off, the guy's like 300 pounds. Your ass is going to eat me first. Your ass is going to eat me before you beat my ass, bro. Second off, fuck off, dude. It was, God, I sound like a douchebag this entire video. I really do. But I cannot stress enough the vibe of this guy wanting to get with my sister so badly. It was low-key pissing me off. It was the same shit. I got the same feeling from him that I got while my sister was talking to her ex on that video call. It was pissing me off, man. I think that's why I wasn't too particularly happy when my sister started dating her ex, because I could like sense that. I could be like, hold up, I felt this before. I felt this bullshittery fucking weird ass personality these people get before. And yeah, I didn't like the guy too much. Oh, another story about my sister's ex. So my sister and I love going on night walks. And wait, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 5. You gotta be shitting me, man. Gotta be shitting me. Did I really build this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How far did I build that one? Wait, what? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Wait. What the hell is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 to the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 10 is okay. I thought I was fucking tweaking for a second. I was about to lose my shit. This is Silk Touch, right? Yes. Alright, back to the story. So my sister and I love going on night walks, and one day she decides to invite her, like, boyfriend at the time, her now ex, on the walk with us. Big mistake. This guy, then, after my sister says no multiple times, that was another reason I didn't like him. Bro did not know what consent was. I feel like that actually should have been one of the more major reasons, but I honestly forgot that was like a major issue. Ooh, now I'm worried about my sister when she goes to college. But anyways, she says no like 100 times, and he doesn't fucking care because he's a little douchebag, and he brings along his friend. And these two fuckers are so out of shape that they take what should have been like an hour walk back and forth to like a few hour walk. God, this shit pissed me off. The distance that my sister and I walked with them in an hour is like half the distance we walked when they left. Because they left halfway through the walk. They're like, oh, we gotta be somewhere. So they left. Probably to like go explore each other's bodies, right? But my sister and I, once we get to walking, we just start booking it. Like, we get to where we need to go in, like, literal seconds. Okay, no, not literal seconds, but you know what I mean. Like we sped up a great amount. And the reason why this guy said he couldn't go fast, this guy's 5'11", by the way. And, like, I think that one of the reasons my sister liked him is he was, like, a little tall. Yeah, my sister's one of those people. Disgusting. But, he's, like, 5'11". And he was like, oh, well, we just don't have as long legs as you guys. You are 5'11". You are tall enough to not have to complain about that bullshit. There are short people. One of my good friends, the Twink. He's pretty short. He would have kept up with us easily. But this guy, he's just out of shape and being like a little fat ass, so he didn't keep up with us anyways. His friend would burn his hair and smell it, so, you know, he was hanging out with only the right individuals. There were honestly so many people who used to do shit like that at the school I used to go to. It's honestly kind of sad. Like, I feel like once you start getting to a point like that, your life can only go downhill. Your life can't get any better if you start burning your hair and smelling it. Like, if you, especially once you get addicted to that, I think that's just a sign that, like, you're a failure as a person. Anyways, let me do something. So, the greenhouse will be like this. Oh, raining. Hell yeah. The greenhouse will be like this. Go this way. I need to fill in that hole. That'll be last. I actually didn't even have a good idea for that. I was just hoping I'd come up with one in the middle of this video. But, for now, this is most of the greenhouse actually done. It's actually a really watered down version of the one that I made in my creative world. But I'm fine with it, honestly. It still looks nice. In my opinion, at least. Now we do this. So, the front door could probably be used a little bit more. I think pushing this back would probably be a little bit better. But let's get a look on how this is going. Yeah. See, look, actually, I really like this build. I I think, wait, I got it. I know what to do. So, what to talk about? Last few minutes of the, video, because this probably will be. What to talk about indeed? I'm kind of blanking. I was in the middle of my sister's ex. I beat him in an arm wrestling competition 4 times. My sister made sure to bring that up. Because, I mean, he was actually putting up, like, a really decent fight. God, I really do sound like a douchebag in this video. No, he did put up a good fight. Like, I honestly thought I was going to lose when I felt it. But I'm also horrible at arm wrestling competitions. Like, I suck at arm wrestling. I don't know if it's like the position that I use or whatever, but I cannot arm wrestle to save my life. Anyways, I need some wood. Pause. That's wild, man. Okay, holy shit. Zombies beating my ass. Go up here. Come on, man. That might have been better as just glass. Or maybe I could just replace more of it with glass. But what I'll do is this. No. No. It's... Fuck, how did I do it over there? Oh, shit. Wait. I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up because I don't have a... If I fall, I'm gonna be screwed. Actually, let me try out a different roof design. So I have this. Then this. This. Block. Oh, okay, I almost jumped off. You. And then this should be the center. So you. Looks like my mouse is stuck for some reason. You. Okay. Actually, this is probably the design I'll go with. Oh, I was about to say, like, what the hell going on? No. This. Yes. No. I'm messing this up. But, yeah, he kept on challenging me. Okay, this is not... Okay, let me actually get back to the story now that I'm, like... Now that I'm alive again. Holy shit. I, like, zoned out for a second. He kept on challenging me to it after I beat him once. And I just kept on beating his ass. And every time surprised me more and more. Like, I don't know if this man was getting weaker after every single time. But it just kept on feeling easier to beat him. God, okay, I fucking hate bragging about myself. Or, not even bragging, I just hate saying... I hate seeing shit like that. I always find it, like, whenever anyone says it, I always find it as, like, them bragging. I don't like to say that shit. But, like, I guess I'll do it because I hate this guy. I was beating his ass. And every time, like, I could tell he was getting a little bit flustered. And it was really funny. Alright, let me try not to sound like a douchebag. Let me become a performative YouTuber. Guys, we should all vote for the glow squid. Okay, let's all vote for the glow squid. Because I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. Dream Slender will always be tolerated. Like, I don't think he's a pedophile or anything. I think that's what the video said. I don't know, man. I don't really care about the dream drama. But all I know is I hate him because I could have had fucking iceologers. We could have had iceologers. And this motherfucker was like, guys, vote for the glow squid. Vote for the glow squid, guys. I'm going to become a fucking, like, brainless... Almost said something bad. But no, I don't like Dream. I don't like Dream because we could have had fucking snow villagers that, like, shoot ice at people. Imagine if you could use magic, because, like, you could, like, take something from them, or whatever they use to, like, use oh my god, it would have been so fun. I'm pretty sure even the Minecraft devs wanted it. It would have gone great with the update. But no, we get the fucking glow squid. And it's, oh my gosh, what's that? Before I go crazy, let me just calm down. I do like what the glow squid added. What the glow squid added, low-key, really fun. I like it. But at the same time, man, do we really have to get rid of, like... Do we really have to sacrifice the ice villager for that? Man, I would have loved to have an iceologer. I would have loved fighting them, honestly. Well, I don't know if that one's true. They might have been, like, really annoying to fight. But still, I don't think Glow Squid should have won that. And I'm still hung up about it, as everyone else should be. That man used his fan base. That man used his fan base to ruin Minecraft, man. Ruined it. You ruined it, man. I wanted snow magic villagers. And now we have glow squids. How the world has drastically gone downhill. I don't think it was COVID when the world started going bad. I think as soon as that happened, it was set into motion that the world was going to be on the worst timeline. Anyways, over here. Boom, boom. Well, I'm almost actually done with the build. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to take way longer. I think it's just because it took so long in my creative world. I kept on like swapping the designs and everything. I could just never settle on something that I liked. But here I am now, almost done with the build, and the tower's going to look magnificent. Let me actually... Yes. Right? Yes. That should work. Oop. Honestly, let me just make a walkway here. Probably be way easier. Oh! I used to have 3 shulkers by my iron farm over there. They're dead now because while I was trying to add in a composter to my iron farm so all the roses would be turned into bone meal, the shulkers kept on trying to shoot me and the bullets would keep on hitting the zombies and then the zombies killed the shulkers. And now I'm pissed, man. Now I gotta get more of them. It was already hell on earth to get one of them, and I used that to duplicate, but I should have duplicated more because now they're all dead. But anyways, this is the greenhouse. Let me actually go inside. This is not actually the greenhouse yet. Oof. Okay, I like the center thing. I think what's throwing me off though is that there should be more glass. I think if we replace that wood with glass, it'll look better. Let me get a walkway here. This, and then we'll just take out the side and replace them with glass. Oh! Okay, let me, wait. I got a few out of town journeys. I'm probably going to record more videos after this because, of course, I'm still going out of town, so I need to record videos and set them up for the future. But let me tell you guys about like a few out of town. Oh, okay, cool. Out of town stories. I left my charger at the hotel, and now I'm pissed, man. Now I'm pissed. I'm livid. I lost my charger, and now I gotta go buy a new pod and a new charger at Walmart, and it's gonna be like $27. Man, I'm broke. Those $27 should be more like $27,000, man. I can't afford that. Who do you think I am, Bill Gates? Affording $27 chargers? Hell no. So, I set up a GoFundMe. Imagine. I wonder what I could set up a GoFundMe for and have people give me money for. Like, without lying to them, not being like, I have cancer, guys, give me money, and then not having cancer. I'm talking like, what is the most truthful thing I could say about myself and just get money for it? I wonder if, like, I made a GoFundMe saying, I like money, give me money. If I would even get, like, $1. I don't think so. I don't think there's, like, any world, or at least there shouldn't be any world where I would get $1. But, you know, the internet's dumb sometimes. I know there was I think there was like a GoFundMe of this kid who wanted to buy Undertale, and he set up a GoFundMe for like $500 or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I saw the picture, but that was really funny when I saw it. Oh shit. Let's see what we got. Damn! Damn! I like that! I actually really like that. Now I'm wondering if I should get rid of the glass over there and just keep it going down. That could actually look really good. You know what? It's already 34 minutes. I think I'll leave it like this. I'll probably go one more layer down, actually. Let me go one more layer down because, well, actually, I also just need to get rid of this. But let me go one more layer down so that it's all in line. But, okay, so about the place where I'm working, it's so cool, dude. They provide us with, like, brisk and, like, chocolates and M&M's, and no one has any. No one has any. I'm, like, the only one eating the fucking chocolate. I feel like a little piggy, like a little fat fuck. But I don't care, man. I don't care, dude. They're giving me an entire bag of chocolate, so my ass just takes like 5 or 10 pieces every day for lunch, and no one cares because no one else has candy for some reason. It's because I'm working with a bunch of old dudes, or like older dudes. I'm like the only 20-year-old there. Well, no, that's kind of a lie. There's like a 19 and a 18-year-old there, but they also just don't do it for any reason. They also just don't eat it for any reason. So I'm like the only one able to enjoy the fruits of my labor, and it's so nice, man. It's so nice. I love that place. Yeah. Anyways, here it is. Here's our greenhouse, actually. That looks fire. I love this place. This might actually be one of the top builds. I really love it. Oh, I should have built a school like this. I'm actually surprised that one of the build ideas wasn't a school. Now that I think about it, that's really surprising. Let me just throw all this shit in here. I'll kill you in a second. And I'll beat in my ass. Alright, so right now, all we gotta do is get some dirt and some seeds, and we are set. I put all the glass. Holy shit. I swear these zombies just be piecing me up. That's what they should do. They should have the zombies. Okay, why am I looking through all this shit when I know the hoe is right here? Actually, what am I talking about? But they should have mobs to start ignoring invincibility frames once you lived in a place long enough, because that'll just make them stronger. There's actually is something. I remember when I was looking at the update logs on Minecraft Xbox, they just added in local difficulty, which is it's somewhere there. I think I just saw it. Local difficulty right next to the day, 3.58. I think that's what it is. I remember when they added that into the Xbox edition, and all it is basically is like, over time the mobs will get stronger, or I think we'll like have a higher chance of spawning with armor. But I remember hearing about that, and as a kid I was all worried that they were gonna have like these fucking monolithic zombies just kitted out in diamond once you lived in a place for like 100 days. And honestly, I would not be against that. If they in the future ever wanted to add in, it's like, if you've been in like your base for like 1,000, or if you've been in the world for like 1,000 years, where am I going with this? Yeah, if you've been in the world for like 1,000 years, like zombies with like diamond armor have like almost like 100% chance of spawning every night. But make sure like those zombies also just can't drop their armor, because that'd be really easy to get a bunch of free diamond armor. Alright, well anyway, that's good there. Place all this dirt. But I would be down for that, man. Or they should have the developer from Mutant Mobs, hire him to Minecraft, and they should add in mutant mobs that start spawning in after the day like 500, at least for like hardcore worlds. Mostly, I just want like some bullshit to fight. Like, make me work to live in my hardcore world. You know, like kind of like the Warden, but less powerful. I would say more like the Ender Dragon. You know, everyone can beat the Ender Dragon. People do it with like nothing on them. But if you do underestimate him, there's a chance that you'll just die, right? Give me something like that. Give me like a Ender Dragon-esque type monster to fight. That's what I really want. Ooh, wait. Speaking of what I want, have y'all seen the copper golems and everything? Oh yeah. I got plans for all that new copper stuff once it is added. Okay. The builds that I'm going to be making are going to be crazy, wild, wonderful, just jaw-dropping. I love the new copper blocks that they're adding in. I didn't think I would like copper that much when like it was first added, and I really don't. But I guess they listened to whatever video I said it in. I think it was exploring the void chasm, where I was like, yeah, there's just no use for copper. I think they heard that and I was like, well, you said it, there's no use for copper, let's give it some. Anyways, so now that I have all that, let me go over here And let's go finish up on this build by bone mealing everything. Look, all the shulkers died. Look at that. There was a shulker in there. That was the first one. And now it's gone. Death. Wait, hold up. If I get 2 stacks, that's kind of... No, that's too little. I need like 1.5. Or three and... Yeah, 1.5 for like each. I think that's only like 1 time, really. But I can't believe that entire double chest full of flowers turned into that much bone meal. Oh, yeah. Because I updated to 1.20, I thought I would get the new copper stuff. I didn't. But I updated my resource pack and there's been a few changes. Now I can turn off Fulbright. Because I'm only using a mod for it now. That's pretty good. But, second off... Yeah, making sure... What the fuck am I making sure about? Yeah, whenever I say that, like, hold up. And I'm like, oh, I'm making sure I'm doing this. Just know that it's me, like, short-circuiting? Yeah, short-circuiting on my brain, man. I'm lying directly to your guys' faces every time I say it. But, I updated my pack, so you guys might have noticed the new enchantment glow. I thought I put rainbow, but I might have put magenta. I thought I put, like, a rainbow glow. Anyways, this build is now actually done. All we need is a door, and the greenhouse will be finished. Yes, I actually really love this place. I didn't think I would like making the greenhouse this much. I was actually really dreading it. But now that it's all, like, said and done, I think it looks really good. Door here. Okay, bullshit, because I know I saw a door. Am I tweaking? You know what? We got 3 books. Oh, wait, I am. Right there. We have 3 bookshelves. Why don't we put, like, yeah. There we go. That's the rest of the interior decoration. Anyway, let's get a good look at it. I think... Ooh, look at that! That is nice. I love this build. This build's really good. This is, like, one of my... It's better than these two, for sure. It's better than the window. I actually really like this design. Yeah, okay. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Oof, damn, look at this thing. Look at that cow over there. Sexy. But, okay, so back to this. Let's get some better angles. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making this. I enjoyed ranting about performative men that I hate. I hate performative men. Oh, let me get rid of that. But, oh wait, never mind. That's just how it is. Okay. But other than that, I think that's the video done. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ooh, I really don't like that block now. Bye.